Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Gonna provide you with team news, live watch along of game week 21 in the Premier League. Newcastle United hosting Manchester City. Don't go anywhere. Gonna be with you very shortly. Kickoff is in about 21 minutes. So, hope everyone's doing well. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and comment down below in chat. Feel free to let me know what you have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, the final result prediction poll is live. Also, feel free to sound off and chat with any sort of footy news you want me to discuss, any sort of predictions for this specific fixture, and yeah. Thank you for this, from someone for the sub, up to 731. The goal is 1,000, but obviously not quite there yet. And let me just pin this message and tweet my link out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are here. About 12 minutes from kickoff. Manchester City traveling up to Newcastle. And, you know, they're going to face off in what I assume is going to be an all-action affair. I'm expecting a good game. And, yeah, I'm going to read you the team sheets as they stand. So, lineups are for Newcastle in a 4-3-3. Martin Dubravka, Kieran Trippier, the captain, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, Dan Burn, Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Lewis Smiley, Miguel Almiron, Alexander Isak, and Anthony Gordon. Hi, Ben. How you doing, mate? For Man City in a 4-2-3-1, we have Ederson, Joško Gvardiol, Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz, Kyle Walker, Kovacic, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku, and Julian Alvarez. If you aren't aware, Erling Haaland is injured currently. He was out for a bit. He got pushed back a bit further because of this foot injury. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how that impacts City. It doesn't usually lend to a particularly great environment for them, but I mean, Newcastle's going through their own injury crisis. There's rumors that Newcastle might have to sell some players as well. I don't know the validity of those stories. I've read it a lot though. It seems possibly that there is some merit and some weight to those claims. And if that is the case, God knows who they would sell. Probably have to be one of Isak, Bruno Guimaraes, or maybe Sven Botman. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know how I'd feel with that for Newcastle when City's whole FFP case is kind of hanging over them too. It's really the battle of the FFP controversies. I guess, you know, but in a way, we'll see how this kind of plays out, because you know Newcastle's rise mirrors City's, and I kind of do like the look of Newcastle more than the look of City at that point. I mean, City obviously had great amounts of success, but at the same time, I don't know. This Newcastle side has fight. Some people say, you know, they play dirty, they do this, they do that. I don't know. I'm excited for a good game. 9 minutes till kickoff. Let me find my stream on my end. Sound off with your predictions in chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear what you have to say regarding this fixture. Any transfer news? I'm curious. Let's go see my man Fabrizio Romano, see if he's updated anything. Fabrizio Romano. Ajax are showing concrete interest in signing Jordan Henderson in case he'll get green light to leave Al Ettifaq in January transfer window. Wow. Sancho obviously gone to Dortmund on loan. Rade Krunic joins Fenerbahce from AC Milan. Formal loan with obligation to buy. 100% permanent transfer in June, no doubts. Wow, that's a pretty big one. I won't lie. Cole Palmer scored today in Chelsea's victory against Fulham. It was a penalty. Hamed Traore joining Napoli from Bournemouth. Al Hilal want to advance on Henan Lodi in next couple of days. Interesting. João Palhinha not going to Bayern, apparently. David Datro Fofana to Burnley on loan from Chelsea. No buy option. Not a lot more. I mean, obviously Timo Werner at Tottenham. It's a big move that a lot of people have been kind of chatting about, I feel like. Eric Dyer obviously as well, going to Bayern. A bit of a transfer carousel going on right now. I don't know if there's any huge loans out there. Mm-hmm. Six minutes till kickoff. I want to see if there's any other transfer rumors. I could look at the Premier League transfers, maybe. Yeah, here. This is good. Ian Matson on loan to Dortmund from Chelsea. Luke Chambers on loan to Wigan from Liverpool. Tottenham signing Radu Dragusin. And then Jed Spence going to Genoa on loan in the opposite direction for that deal. So some interesting moves happening. Nothing too crazy. Fabio Carvalho to Hull on loan for the rest of the season. Lots of loans. Lots of Sasha Kalajic from Wolves to Eintracht Frankfurt. Ooh, and Marcelo Pitaluga of Liverpool, 21-year-old Brazilian goalie, to St. Patrick's Athletic on loan. What league is that even in? That's an Irish team? They play in Ireland. They're ninth. The Irish league season hasn't even started. Yeah, it starts in January, or like early in, like at the start of the year. Interesting. Good experience for him, I suppose. Oh, Ben Brereton Diaz to Sheffield United. Thilo Kehrer to Monaco. Both on loan. Yeah, both on loan. Yeah, not many huge transfers happening. I am gonna look on Transfermarkt now because there might be some rumors that are gaining some steam. I'd like to talk about some just before kickoff, which is 4 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere. Kickoff set to start very shortly. About to walk out. And as always, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Always helps. Like the video as well if you're enjoying the live streams. Been trying to get more consistent with putting them out. So, you know, all your support really helps kind of grow the channel and you know, push this to a bigger community, which is what I'm trying to get to here, hopefully. Okay. Let's see if there's any Newcastle rumors. Calvin Phillips, 59% according to Transfermarkt. Dominic Solanke, not going to happen. Nico Williams, not going to happen. De Gea, not going to happen. DeMarco, not going to happen. Lascelles, not leaving. Lloris, probably not joining. Bakayoko, probably not joining. Okay, so like a lot of rumors getting shot down on Newcastle's end. For Man City, let's see. Holland to Madrid, 8%. Yeah, doubt that happens this year at all. They obviously signed Claudio Echeverri from River Plate. Man City signed him and loaned him back to River Plate for the rest of the season. So yeah, not a ton of rumors for them either. Let's jump around some of the other big sides. You have Xerxes linked to Arsenal, Borja Mayoral linked to Arsenal, Uriel Hato linked to Arsenal, Ivan Toney linked to Arsenal, Martin Zubimendi linked to Arsenal. An update to this one. Let's see what's going on here. Gunners are, according to Sky Sports, ready to trigger his clause for Zubimendi. £50 million. Oh, never mind. It's Sky be a way of terrible publication. I shall not be named. Chelsea. I mean, they're always linked to somebody. Oh yeah, I mean Conor Gallagher. He might be going to Tottenham. How about that? That's a move that would probably sting. I would imagine, if I was a Chelsea fan. He's kind of been one of their bright spots this season. 1:20 from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Get your predictions into chat. Hi, Reese. How you doing, mate? But yeah, get your predictions in. Vote in the poll. You know, share with anyone else that might be interested in these kind of watch-alongs and stuff of that nature. And as always, subscribe if you're new. Yeah. Gonna be getting underway very shortly. Here we are getting ready for kickoff. Just a second. Gonna start the timer as soon as the ref blows his whistle. Julian Alvarez set to take the kickoff for Man City. Here we go. Newcastle United versus Manchester City. Game week 21. Ball launched forward by Ederson. It's headed away by Dan Burn. He's playing out left back today. City take the throw. They get it to their back line with Nathan Ake. Now Ruben Diaz. Gets it to Bernardo Silva. Silva to Rodri. City are going to look to, you know, assert as much possession and pressure as possible. They're going to look to dominate things in that lane of the world. And, you know, we'll see how that plays out for them, because ultimately they're without Haaland, and Haaland and Rodri are some of their biggest players. De Bruyne's on the bench still, and you know, he's only played a little bit and has already gotten, I believe, 2 assists since he's returned from his, I believe it was a hamstring injury that sidelined him. Yeah, I mean, he had that injury obviously in the Champions League final that took him out of the game, and then he was, you know, playing literally, I think, only the first game of the season. He got injured, so it was about 20 game weeks. Oh, no offside here. Newcastle. Goal! Newcastle have scored! Offside now? Now they're calling the offside? Are you serious? You had perfect view of that. I didn't have to get excited for this, bro. I mean, it looked off for me. Oh, my date. That's sus, mate. That's kind of close, bro. That's kind of close, mate. I don't know. I would check. I want a line check on that from VAR, personally. It's a weird one. Let's see what's going on here. VAR is checking it. Goal disallowed, offside. They're standing with the linesman. Oh my god. Oh, and Ederson is down. Ederson is down. Oh my days. Man City. Oh yeah, says Ali Yusufu. Hi Sloba. How you doing? They're looking for it. And Ederson is, he's in tears, I think. He seems to have hurt something pretty bad. Ortega warming up. Ederson is in seething pain. Here's the replay of what might have injured him. Longstaff goes in. I mean, he gets the finish, but here's the other angle. Oh, yeah, he kind of collides with Kyle Walker and Longstaff at the same time. And I think it's actually Walker's impact that might catch him more. He's kind of outstretched, kind of trying to make himself big. And it seems that Walker's foot or his leg might have caught him a bit. Wow. 3 minutes in, there's already so much drama to this match. This is going to be a banger. You could tell. And we don't even know if the goal is disallowed or what. I mean, I haven't seen the lines. They're still showing Ederson. He's receiving treatment, and the city medical staff, I mean, they're attending to him, but at the same time, like, you begin to wonder, you know, just how is this match going to play out? You know, will we see, I don't know. Kyle Walker, he's asking what it is. And Longstaff and Walker chatting. Ederson, I mean, he seems okay. He seems like he's going to try to continue. He received some treatment for like 2 minutes there. I think they're going to say that's an offside here for the goal as well. I mean, is that what's happening? Have they checked VAR? Ederson hobbling forward a lot actually, and severe discomfort, and they're calling the offside. Yeah, wow. I didn't see no lines, but I did exit the browser for like a split second, so maybe it was during then, but that was pretty weird. And Ederson makes a mistake, and Newcastle still trying to go. Ederson, oh my God. Is he going to play the whole game like this? Pep's going to have to take him out. Ederson's trying to continue, but mate, that might be a... Oh, now City trying to pressure Dubravka. He gets it to Dan Burn. Oh, and the hits off Bernardo Silva. And no, he can't. He can't. His quad is gone, I think. Oh my days, mate. Ederson, yeah, he's finito. I don't know why he tried to continue that. He tried to take that kick, and he hit a stray on Newcastle player. And then he fell backwards. I mean, there was a great chance there for Newcastle to take advantage of that. Miguel Almiron, I mean, it hits off his hand. And then Bruno Gomes tries to get it to Almiron again. Now Pep is fuming. He's saying, we got to sub him. We got to sub him. He's doing the motion. Oh, that's not a good look for Ederson. I mean, because he probably aggravated the injury more than he needed to there. Ortega was going to come in. I mean, after the way he went down there, there's, in my opinion, very little chance that he was going to continue for the rest of the game. That's just the fact of the matter. $732 subs. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to reach that sub goal of 1,000. So thank you to everybody who subscribes, or anyone who tunes in, really. Anyone who's here chatting, just passively watching, listening, maybe washing dishes, driving a car, whatever it might be. I appreciate every one of you the same. But, yep, the substitution is taking effect. Ederson off, Stefan Ortega on. I mean, that kind of injury, that was bound to happen. I mean, he went down early. Ortega, he looks not shaken up, but he looks like he wasn't expecting to have to come on today. And Ortega, with him getting on, Ederson walking down the tunnel, hobbling. There's a camera view of the tunnel. He's got to go up all these steps, Ederson. It's not ideal. Now, we reset. City advancing. Rodri wins the ball, gets it to Jeremy Doku. Doku on the left. Cuts it back into Rodri. Newcastle's Premier League form hasn't been great. A loss, a win, and then 3 losses. And then for City, it's been a loss, a win, a draw, and then 2 wins in a row. So, yeah, 10th place as it stands for Newcastle United, 3rd for City. Newcastle on 29 points, City on 40. We'll see how, these sides are really going to have to fight tooth and nail to get to where they want to be. Newcastle probably top 4, and then for Man City, it's more than likely, competing and hopefully, in their case, winning the Premier League. Ortega steps out, takes the goal. Not goal kick, but he takes the kick. Now we have Dan Burn. It's on the ball. He gets it forward to Longstaff, but Walker intercepts. Almost a really great pass forward by Kyle Walker, but Bernardo Silva can't get to it. Now Newcastle headed away, trying to get forward themselves with Gordon. I mean, Ederson being out, that's huge for this fixture. That really does change a lot of things here. No Haaland, no Ederson is a lot different than just no Haaland, because they've done it without Haaland a few times. They've had to for the last month or so. They've kind of gotten used to that. Rodri's the big one that whenever they lose him, it's like, oof, good luck. They're going to really have to fight an uphill battle to achieve something there. But yeah, no, oh, City here. Getting forward. But Newcastle intercept. Now they're trying to build up from the back. Can't find a good pass forward. They do to Miguel Almiron. Turned by Isak, but he can't get to it. Ruben Diaz marshals it away, and now City getting forward. Silva to Foden to Doku. Doku lays it off. Comes all the way to Rodri. Rodri, some great interplay by City. City still City. They're really trying to find that final pass, but they can't seem to find it at the moment. Oh, and here, ball laid off to Ruben Diaz. Now it gets to Rodri. Kovacic to Diaz. City still driving forward, still in possession of the ball. Pretty effortless for them as Joško Gvardiol gets it to Rodri. Now a nice dummy there by Kovacic. Finds Ruben Diaz. Kovacic once again. Rodri. Rodri still lays off the ball, but it can't get to it. City have really dominated possession for the last 5 minutes or so. It's been all of them for the most part. They're really just continuing to pass forward and looking for a really slick. Oh, Foden. Oh, and that's a corner for City. First corner of the evening. Bruno Guimaraes slide tackles to intercept that pass from Foden. It was a really good line-breaking pass from, I don't know who that was. I couldn't see. Was that Gvardiol? Could not be Joško. I'd be surprised. That would be very impressive, honestly. City to take the first corner in the evening via Julian Alvarez, who floats it in high. headed away by Newcastle. And now that's good work. Oh, is that a foul? Yes, it is. Joshko Guardiola fouling Bruno Guimaraes, who did well to retain possession of the ball there after that counterattack. Here we have City have had 67% possession. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just kind of how they play, sadly. And I mean, you know, I watch these City games. Okay, KDB with the hair. Have y'all seen KDB's new hair? It looks more like Jack Grealish's hair than Jack Grealish's. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. Oh, misguided pass there from Bernardo Silva. Now it gets all the way to Ortega, who takes it here. Doku takes the touch. Oh, nice interception there from Newcastle. Oh, and that's an offside according to the ref, and I think that was so clearly an offside. Yeah, another one. That's Miguel Almiron this time. Yeah, look pretty blatantly offside. Oh my days. He is literally like 2 meters off. Oh my God, what a great touch by Walker. And here, Longstaff as well. And Gordon goes all the way to the back line to pass to Fabian Schär. Fabian Schär passes to Trippier. Trippier expanding the play. Great pass forward from Trippier. Miguel Almiron with the cross. Oh, mate. Isak couldn't latch onto it. And Isak's fuming. He says that he didn't even take the touch. He's saying that Diaz took the touch. Or are they saying it's an offside? Mate, that's offside too. Oh my God. Miguel Almiron, what are you doing, bro? Stay on just a little bit, bro. I mean, was that even off Isak? I don't think it was. That'd be close. That'd be a close call. But Almiron, just 2 consecutive offsides like that it's not what you want to see, mate. It's not inspiring hope for the rest of this fixture, at least for you. Newcastle trying to get forward, but City have numbers. What a pass that is from Rodri to Jeremy Doku. And Doku, pass forward. Bernardo Silva, his volley over. Oh my days. That was probably... Let's see this again. Rodri with a brilliant pass. It's passed in. It's under the player. Then Bernardo Silva latches it. There's probably been at least 2 City shots, I want to say. We're going to keep it at 1 for now. We'll adjust at halftime because I forgot to keep track of them early on because there was so much going on. Pep motioning, signaling to his players. And City once again with the attack. In the final third here, Bernardo Silva gets it to Foden. Foden to Julian Alvarez. Alvarez to Foden. Foden to Doku. Doku hits into Bernardo Silva. Gets cleared by a Newcastle defender. Now Isak chasing. And Ortega manages to find Rodri in the middle. City have reset a bit. Good pass there to Ruben Diaz from Rodri. Now Bernardo Silva on the ball. Silva near the center circle. Kicks it out wide to Ake. Ake to Joshko Guardiola. Guardiola back to Ake. Ake with a nice ground pass into the path of Foden. And what a pass that is by Foden into Alvarez. And Alvarez hits it. That's definitely a shot. But it gets blocked by a Newcastle defender. And Rodri does well. Heads it down to Bernardo Silva. Silva dancing around the pitch as he does. Rodri. It's laid off to Bernardo. Hello. Inox. Tag. Hope you're doing well, mate. Foden to Doku. Doku hits it, and I think that's a corner after a deflection. City growing in confidence. Yeah, that's the second corner of the evening for City. 2 corners now tonight, both going to Man City. Newcastle are a very large side, very physical, and if City could score a corner on them, that'd be huge for City at least, because I can't think of many people. They'd taken the short route, by the way. Now long shot here, and that is so off. That was Kyle Walker taking that shot. You're French? Who do you support, mate? Do you support Newcastle or City or somebody else? Maybe a Ligue 1 club? And possession has grown in favor for City. 2 shots for Newcastle as well, what they're saying. 0 shots on goal for either side. But it is a lively affair nonetheless. And the header there from, I believe, Miley. This YouTuber, French, 7 million subscribers. You are? You have a comma in your name, mate. I mean, this person has millions of subscribers, but you ain't him. Yellow card given here to Bruno Guimaraes for that slide tackle on Kovacic. Bit of a rough challenge that. But ball forward here. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. He gets blocked there. Damian Dineron says, Aller City. I mean, hey mate, I'm rooting for. I'd love a 3-3 draw or something. I mean, if Newcastle win at home, that'd be huge. But they don't usually get the win against City. I mean, they don't draw against them. It's usually a City win. So I mean, I am rooting for Newcastle in a way, regardless, and that's just the truth of the matter. Sorry to any City fans. I mean, you're probably used to it now with the just countless seams and seasons of just rampant success. Kyle Walker here. Because everybody knows that as City drops points, regardless, it becomes a more interesting league season. Great pass by Doku to Joško Gvardiol, who finds Rodri. Rodri with a huge chip forward to Kyle Walker. Walker kicks it back to Bernardo Silva. Now it's in the path of Rodri. City still just so effortless with their retention of the ball, their general possession, their passing sequences and plays. It's honestly crazy. Hate to say it, but they are super good. Like, which is like the most obvious thing I've ever said. And it's super reductive to say they're super good. They're great at a lot of things, but without Holland, without Ederson, I am intrigued to see how the rest of this match plays out because, it really puts them without two major focal points. I mean, Ortega will put in a shift and so will Alvarez. But are they, this match, 74% possession to City now, to Newcastle's 26%. They are absolutely dominating Newcastle here in terms of possession. And Kyle Walker with the cross in, headed away by Trippier. Gordon. Here, Anthony Gordon. Fouled by Rodri, I think. No, throw-in given to City. That's crazy. Gordon's still on the ground. Being helped up by a Newcastle teammate who's on the side of the pitch. Jogs back on. "24 minutes and 54 seconds have elapsed. Here, Doku still. Jeremy Doku, what a pass that was. God above. Oh my God! Ooh! Oh my days! That was disgusting. That was a foul goal. Holy cow, that was dirty. What a goal by Bernardo Silva. A back heel to the far post. Incredible pass from Doku, finds Kyle Walker, who swings in across. Bernardo Silva manages to run onto it and back heel the ball into the far corner. Newcastle are complaining to the referee, and Dan Burns getting into it with Ruben Diaz. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, Kyle Walker is very clearly on. I don't know what they're complaining about. Cross comes in. Wow, just dirty. Just filthy. Oh my God, bro. What a goal that is. I don't know what there is. Oh, they're complaining about the Anthony Gordon foul, and it wasn't Rodri, it was Ruben Diaz, actually. I mean, tough. That's Bernardo Silva's 6th goal in the Premier League this season. Oh, foul given. Newcastle. Great ball forward. Trippier with the cross. It's hooved up by Ruben Diaz. Now, Rodri is this? Wrestling against Almiron. Almiron still. It's actually Joško Guardiol. Newcastle win the throw-in near City's corner flag. 1 point gain from losing position, tied second fewest in the Premier League. So if Newcastle lose, more than often, they just are, or if they get, if they go down, they don't necessarily come back. They're good for gone, effectively. But I'm still rooting for them. A draw, still possibly on the horizon. Oh, not with those kind of passes, though, bro. Doku once again. Fantastic pass to Foden. Foden twisting and turning, and Foden shoots. Foden misses. Newcastle. Where does that put them at this point? The league table. They're still 10th. Wolves have to play. Bournemouth have 2 games in hand. Palace inching closer. Whoa, what was that, mate? I was looking at the league table and it looks like a ridiculous goal was just stopped by Dubravka. Oh, and City just barging forward. And Rodri. It's Joško Gvardiol. He misses. Let's see this. The replay of this. Trippier gives away the ball. Alvarez shoot. Yeah, great save against Bernardo Silva. It was a fantastic volleyed effort. Maybe even a half volley. Yeah, kind of a half volley from Bernardo Silva. Great stop by Dubravka. Here, Gordon called for the offside again. Wow. Tons of offside calls against Newcastle. I mean, it's tough against City, especially with this formation. They do really well. They're pretty good about keeping that line high, but also just catching you in that offside trap. Ortega with the pass forward. Newcastle fighting for the ball. Still going for it. Kovacic out wide with the back heel. Still loses the ball. Almiron, wickedly bad cross. Really low. Kovacic did give away the ball there. City under some pressure. Newcastle haven't been able to get almost a lick of possession all game for the first half hour at least, well, which has basically been the whole game. There's been some moments, but nothing really to write home about. When they have these failed attacking sequences like that, it's really rough because then they immediately get outnumbered on the counter by City. Dubravka's kick is out for a City throw. Ay. Tough look for Newcastle, that. Oh, Newcastle still. Oh, mate. Great chance for Alexander Isak after a mistake from Stefan Ortega. Let's see what happened here. Ortega, he went to take the goal kick, and Isak just ran up at him as Ortega had stepped out of his box, and he managed to get the ball. First corner in the evening for Newcastle. Newcastle are really going to look to make the most out of set pieces against City here. They are only down 1-0. A goal here would be huge. Short corner taken. Delivery in. Oh. Fabian Schär rushing at it, but he couldn't quite do much. Eddie Howe chewing his gum ferociously. He's anxious. That's for sure. Ruben Diaz was set to take that. He took it slow. Oh, and then a slip from Dan Burn and Phil Foden going forward. Julian Alvarez with the strike. Good save from Dubravka, and City get another corner. Dan Burn, he'll probably be fuming. He just slipped on the pitch. Foden had a great run at the back line, handing it off to Julian Alvarez, who got a corner out of it. Here, Kovacic, Alvarez, Foden, Walker, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Silva still. Great layoff to Rodri and then to Foden, but tuved away. But Newcastle can't make anything of it as all their players are back. And great bit of play there. Amazing work. Is that Fabian Schär? Well, maybe. Oh my word, what a pass that is. Huge opportunity for Newcastle. Yes! Let's go! What a goal from Alexander Isak. What a goal, lad. Let's go. Amazing counterattack from Newcastle out of nothing. No possession. No glimmer of hope. Yet somehow the Magpies managed to score. The Geordies are probably chock full of excitement right now. Amazing stuff. Let's see this once again. Great work to win the ball there. It's laid off. Oh, it's definitely onside for Isak. He's 1,000,000% onside. Great finesse shot. Who gets the assist there? Is that Bruno? I think it's Bruno. Amazing pass. Isak buries it. Past Ortega. Yeah, Bruno Gomes. I wonder who won that ball. It looked like Fabian Schär, but it might have been maybe Lewis Smiley, maybe Miguel Almiron. I couldn't tell exactly because his number was faced away. But Newcastle, the 10th goal of the season for Alexander Isak. Club high, but City immediately attacking Newcastle, going at them. Doku charging at Dan Burn. Dan Burn manages to kick it away for a City throw. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Helps support the channel, helps support me do more watch-alongs. I mean, I will be live tomorrow for both games. Everton versus... Oh, and a cross in! Oh, not quite. And Joško Gvardiol hits it. Now, Almiron racing against Kovacic. Kicks it away. City. Oh, great interception that by Isak. Now Anthony Gordon going down the left wing. Gordon still. Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon! Oh my God! Oh my God! Same. Oh my days, lads. Same exact goal as Alexander Isak. Newcastle United lead 2-1 against Man City. Wow. Wow. What a goal. And Rodri's fuming. What are you fuming about, lad? Oh, Pep. Pep the motivator. Wow. Incredible stuff from Isak to get that ball away from Rodri. And then great work to get it out to Gordon out wide on the left. He does it all by himself, really. Just amazing angle to strike the ball at. Fantastic goal. He just gets it past Kyle Walker, and once it's past him, just one touch, and then on the second, he gets it below Walker with the finesse shot into the bottom left, keeper left corner. Amazing. Ortega's never getting to that. Ederson might, but Ortega's definitely not getting to that. Amazing stuff for Newcastle. And Anthony Gordon firing up the home supporters. Huge goal. You know, I hated on him last season and the season before. But that was a damn good goal. Can't even hate on it. It's his 7th goal this season too. He's been pretty productive. You can't even hate when a dude's going off like that. Like you just kind of have to take it. You know? Like you have to take the L. You understand? Oh no. Oh no, Doku. Doku. Oh, my days. Doku had an opportunity there. He was charging in against Botman. The Newcastle supporters are still celebrating. Doku had done really well there to read what was going on. Where the match is tomorrow. So I will be live for Everton versus Aston Villa and Manchester United versus Tottenham tomorrow. So if you want to be up to date and notified for those streams, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification as well. That'll make sure that you get a notification anytime I go live or post. You should get it when I go live more often than not, regardless. But, you know, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because that is really what we do here on the channel mostly. The live streams, the post-match reactions, and more importantly, just generally lots of football content. I am a Liverpool fan, so most of it is Liverpool content, but you know, now that we're getting past the halfway point in the season, I feel probably a bit more comfortable to get into starting to discuss other teams, because the narratives of each side are a bit more established and I could kind of dive into stuff like that. So feel free if you guys want to see a longer form video that's based on one team and where they're at this point in the season. That could be that's not Liverpool, because I've done a couple on Liverpool, or a few. Most of my content is Liverpool, like I said. But City getting forward, and Man City get it to Jeremy Doku on the left. Doku cutting in, great tackle there, great standing tackle to win the ball. And now, what a pass forward to Isak. Alexander Isak. Oh, my word. Hits it straight into the path of Ortega. Oh, my days. Newcastle continue to win the ball. Isak with the cross. And is that a corner? Possibly. Reese, how you doing, mate? Hope all is well. He was on, I'm pretty sure. Second corner of the evening for Newcastle. Cross comes in from Trippier. Headed away by Ruben Diaz. Newcastle. Once again, long ball towards Trippier. Trippier throws himself at it, but he can't connect. 4 minutes until halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible scenes here as Newcastle lead Manchester City going into the half. Gotta love it. Premier League football and drama at its finest. Foden getting forward. Phil Foden. Foden still, what a tackle. Go the Netherlands, says Nady. The Orange. This is a Ruud Gullit jersey. 70-71, is it? Or is it 90s? Not 70-71. This is 80s maybe? 80-81? I want to say. Can't even tell at this point. What year is this one? This is my favorite kit of all time, though. I love how this kit looks. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I love this jersey. I have, Oh, cross comes in for Newcastle, but Gordon can't get onto it. I'm a Van Rink fan. Newcastle really starting to grow in confidence in this game. Good cross from Trippier. Gordon doesn't get onto it. Here, Ruben Diaz set to take the goal kick in place of Ortega, and it's headed away there. Almiron misses, but he's also offside. Who are you going for the match? I mean, I want Newcastle to win. Sideline, you should donate the jersey to a lucky fan. I would never donate inauthentic memorabilia to a fan. Thank you, though, Nick. I appreciate the sentimentality. I'm going for Newcastle, though, Nady. I think the more points City drops, the more interesting of a league season it'll be. I'm also a Liverpool fan, so for me, it's good for City to drop points. Literally whenever, but especially this season. Oh. Guardiola? You're going for City? I mean, hey. I respect it. You know, everyone has the right to support whoever they please. Kyle Walker here, getting ready to line up for a cross, but he doesn't swing it in. He swings it back to Ruben Diaz, who's getting in field. Rodri now. The chip forward, but nobody on the end of it, and Dubravka catches comfortably. Halftime is fast approaching here. See how much stoppage time is added for the first half. Probably a lot. Ederson was down for a bit. Some other stuff, a substitution. They haven't shown the number. 8 minutes. Oh my days, mate. 8 minutes. Newcastle still. I think this is actually good for Newcastle for there to be 8 minutes of stoppage time. Is that not a penalty? How's that not a pen? Oh, the ref letting them go at it. It's getting rather physical here. Cross comes in. Gordon. Ay. Lots of stuff. Let's see this. Nah, Guardiola wins the ball. For sure. He definitely wins the ball there, so I can't really. It should have been a penalty to. I thought for a second it should have been a penalty to Newcastle. It wasn't. It was honestly more of a foul on Joshua Guardiola, neither of which were given. But it was just kind of like a 50-50 between both players. Isak misses the volley. He just swings that thin air. Now the ref's given the foul in favor of Man City. Dan Burn fuming at the decision. Newcastle getting really rough and ragged right now. This could be a huge point for them in the season. Getting points at home from a losing position against Man City. Doku. Still Doku. Oh my word. Oh my word. Is that not a corner for City? I don't think the ref is giving it, but I thought it was. No corner to City. Newcastle now getting a lot of space. Great ball lifted forward towards Isak, but amazing read from Ruben Diaz. Step away. Go Roku. Go Roku. Oh, that's funny. Go Roku. TV. Oh, and a foul. Foul advantage given to City. Advantage stops and City still. Foden. Great read by Gordon. City a little. You're fine, Nay. No worries, mate. Here, pass forward. Bruno Gomes to Gordon. Gets fouled. Ref gives the foul. Another foul. And now Newcastle are going up to the ref. And Rodri is fuming. He was about to stand over Bruno Gomes. Is the ref going to give a yellow card? What's going on here? The ref is giving a yellow to someone. Rodri is upset. He's so mad that he's getting a yellow here. see what happened exactly. Oh, Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes stamped on his foot, so Rodri hit him later. But Rodri does get the yellow card. Rodri is upset about that. Fabian Schär, Rodri just discussing the formalities of it. And now Rodri is complaining to the ref. What do you think of KDB's new hairstyle? I was talking about it earlier. It looks more like Jack Grealish's hair than Jack Grealish's. KDB's hair looks pretty crazy. Just because I haven't seen him in so long, like on a pitch, and no one really has. So it was kind of a surprise, you know? Just like a real full-on swooping head of hair. I wonder if he went to Turkey because I didn't know his hair could get like that. It looks fantastic, I think, honestly. Good on Kevin. Kevin. Oh, City getting forward and a great tackle. Newcastle here once again. Great ball lifted forward. That's a clear offside. And I think that'll be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Miguel Almiron holding his wrist. Ake looking to find the pass. It isn't the end of the first half. It's been 10 minutes of stoppage time thus far. Newcastle win it. Newcastle still. Oh, and that's a great interception by Ruben Diaz. The ref letting him play on. City still. Still Man City. Alvarez. Walker. Ake. Foden. Newcastle win the ball. Looking to counter, but it's a sloppy pass. It's intercepted. We're up to 51 minutes of play in the first half. That's a corner awarded to City. 5th corner for them of the evening. Doku has been a real problem down that left-hand side. Well, down Newcastle's right-hand side. He's been playing on City's left wing, but he's been honestly pretty brilliant. He's had some really good passes. He was instrumental, played a great pass that led to an assist for the first goal. And Dubravka kicks it away. Oh, my word. Dubravka tried to punch it away. Then he fell to the ground. And let's see what happened. He punches it. He falls to the ground. The ball hits him on the face. He somehow manages to catch it. Ooh, that was close, mate. It's Roku. Go. Jeremy Doku. Amazing stuff there. Newcastle now on the counter, possibly. Alexander Isak. Isak still. Isak once again with the back heel. Is that off? Is that the end of the first half, for God's sakes? Gosh, above. Oh, wait. It's 8. I forgot it's 8 minutes. I'm a fool. For some reason, I was like, oh, 50. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be till the 50th minute for some reason. I wasn't really even paying attention to that thought process. Oh, and Walker here. Oh, and Newcastle, can they win it up in the... they don't. Ruben Diaz with a long lofted ball forward to Joško Gvardiol. And the ref blows the whistle for halftime. That is the half, ladies and gentlemen. Just deduct these. Oh. get ready for the second half. Been an interesting first half. I mean, Ederson went off injured. You had, which was the huge inflection point, goal disallowed against Newcastle. City score a wonderful back heel from Bernardo Silva. But then Newcastle grow in confidence. They scored 2 goals. Very similar goals from Alexander Isak and Anthony Gordon, both passed Stefan Ortega to the keeper's left. Good finesse shots. And now Newcastle are getting a lot more physical. And City, they're without Haaland still due to injury. Now Ederson's out. Rodri picked up a yellow card. That isn't going to help them in the run-in whatsoever, because the more yellow cards that Rodri gets, the longer. Haaland's injury. Interesting that you mentioned that, Nate. Haaland was injured for a while, early December, and I believe it was like some sort of foot injury, and he was looking to come back around the same time as KDB. KDB came back, then the thought process is he's going to play against Newcastle. He didn't play against Newcastle. Obviously, he's not on the bench. And reports are that he's out until the beginning of February. So Haaland's injury seems to have, kind of grown into a more serious issue, at least for the short term. So he's not going to be back quite immediately in AD. But yes, Liam, what an absolutely crazy game that was, right? That was an incredible first half, honestly. Nothing more that you'd want to see in a first half than all that drama there. Just a lot of exciting stuff. And yeah. Oh, ouch. Yeah. It is definitely a tough situation for City. They're not particularly in a place where they could like get real flexible with how they line up or how they approach sides, just down due to injury, it seems. But that's kind of what happens from time to time, for multiple teams. You get into these injury crises, they drag on, and as a result, you're kind of, you're left picking up the pieces almost. It is the January transfer window, so I mean, who knows how bad Ortega's injury is? I could actually maybe try to find some information on that. Newcastle really rallied after the City goal. City looked rattled at the end, says Liam Ritchie. I agree, mate. That was a very interesting first half. I thought it was over once City scored, but somehow Newcastle have just been fighting back. They haven't done this a lot this season. They've only gotten a single point from a losing position in the Premier League this season. So to see what Dutch team do I support, I don't honestly I don't watch enough of the Eredivisie. I've seen, a couple matches this season maybe, but not like I've seen maybe 20 minutes at a time, just like shuffling through channels. If I had to pick a side to support, I don't want to upset you, Nady. I don't know who you support. But I think I'm a fan. I think it's between Ajax and PSV, and I know that it's not like, oh my God, how could you, I like how a lot of the Dutch sides play. Feyenoord's really good too. All 3 sides are fantastic. But I don't know. I feel like I have a closer affinity to Ajax and PSV just because of the players that have come out of Ajax. And then at PSV, I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan, and Cody Gakpo played there. And on top of that, Ronaldo Nazario playing there, that will always just have my heart, sadly. But Feyenoord looks really good under Arne Slot. He's been linked to Chelsea, I've seen at some points. I don't know if that move will happen. I know he was linked to Tottenham last season, or over the summer, I should say. But I've been thinking about, you know, as the channel grows and as I could kind of eventually transition into doing this stuff even more frequently and not you know, not not necessarily, let's see, 11 to 7 shots. Okay. I was quite off. But I might be down to eventually mix in different leagues, Serie A, Bundesliga, Eredivisie, Liga Portugal, La Liga, Ligue 1, really just anything. I like watching footy generally. I don't know if I'd really support, like, I could have like a I don't know if I could support any team outside of England the same way that I support Liverpool, just because of I don't know, like Liverpool's my club, so it's everybody will be like not even secondary but tertiary to Liverpool in a way. But yeah, let's see. No news on Ederson. No news on Ederson. Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate the sub, mate. Much love. Always appreciated to see somebody subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate you joining me here. Seemed like a pretty chill person. Up to 733 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Who Nadie, you watch a lot of Dutch football? Who's your top prospects coming out of the Eredivisie right now? Who do you think give me your top 3 players you were to have to say? Maybe like top 3 players under 25. All good, bro. Ooh. Oh my days, lad. There's like he had like a cut above his knee. Ederson, that is not good. It's like a gash. Santiago Jimenez, okay. Kenneth Taylor. Kenny Teze. Thoughts on David Hanchko? I think his name is. I think he plays for as a he's been linked to Liverpool, but I'm pretty sure he's a center back for Feyenoord. Calvin Ramsey is being recalled by Liverpool. Hako. He's amazing as well. Interesting. Interesting. Good to know. I don't think Liverpool are going to sign him. I would be surprised if they did. Hunky. He says, let's see. You're a VVD fan? I love Virgil. I have the kit from the season that Liverpool won the Champions League with Virgil on the back. He's an absolute legend. Best center back in the world, in my opinion. Has been since probably what, 2017, 2018, maybe 2016, 2015. About like 8, 9 years now. He's just been so consistent. I mean, obviously he had the injury, he was out for that. And yeah, but I really rate Van Dijk, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody being that I am a massive Liverpool fan. But yeah. Definitely some exciting. Do you have this Dutch jersey or the new one of Virgil? Yeah, the new Dutch jerseys are really cool. I like how blue they look. It's like a really, really dark blue. The orange is fantastic as well. But yeah, I really like how their national team jerseys look. I mean, the Netherlands has always had amazing kits. International kits are kind of hard to mess up, but at the same time, the Dutch are always like top class for it. Excuse me, I have to cough. Don't want to have to yell into people's ears when I cough, so I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Alrighty. Let's see, any Manchester United rumors possibly? I didn't look for them or Tottenham. Alvaro Caceres or Alvaro Carreras joining Benfica for Man United. Hannibal Mejbri possibly joining Sevilla. 87% chance. Hannibal Mejbri's 27? Wait. Why did I say 27 here? He's 20. It's crazy. This site is just bonkers sometimes. Brian Brubby linked to Man United. Todibo linked. Zambrano. Daniel Malin. Joshua Xerxes. Sergio Girassi. All linked to Man United. Eze might go to Spurs. Is that the new link that's coming out? Eze to Spurs. I didn't click on Spurs links. Let's look. Ivan Perisic set to go to Hajduk Split possibly. Oh. What? Luka Vuskovic at Tottenham. Second half set to kick off. Let me just go get some more water from the other side of the room. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Kickoff for the second half is just about to be underway. Everybody subscribe to Sideman. Oh, we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Sync up the times here. Let me end the poll as well. Man City win was leading with 47 votes. Thank you so much, Nadie. I appreciate you. City have possession of the ball. About 10. Oh. There we go. We're just about right. Yep. We're linked up with the times now. Newcastle defending. Here, Botman does well against Alvarez and a good pass forward to Bruno Guimaraes. Lewis Miley still. He does well, and I think that's an offside possibly by Isak. It's not called. Hey, maybe I could become the first American sideman one day. Here, City progressing the play. Down the right, Bernardo Silva to Rodri. Rodri to Kovacic. City still. Bernardo Silva tries to find the pass. It's headed away by Miley. Bit of volleyball play here. The players. Mr. Beast is a sideman. Is he really? Doku. Oh, penalty maybe. Penalty maybe for City. That looked like a possible handball, but no call from the ref. I mean, that would have been rough. Great chip ball forward, header away. And City have the corner. Here, Julian Alvarez standing over the ball, ready to take the corner. Alvarez. I like the emotes, Nadie. City still retaining possession, looking to carve an opportunity. Here's Jeremy Doku. Doku to Kovacic. Doku still. Newcastle trying to get forward. Incredible work by Guardiola to win the ball back. Rodri lays off to Bernardo Silva. Gets to Foden. Foden. Great work to get it out wide to Kyle Walker. Walker to Silva. Silva to Rodri. Rodri to Kovacic. Back to Rodri. Rodri with a great line-splitting pass. And it's blocked by a Newcastle defender. The cross from Walker. Out for a corner. City's 7th corner of the evening. Cross comes in. Cleared away by Newcastle. City still. Foden to Doku. Doku to Kovacic. Kovacic laces it. Shot blocked. Newcastle trying to get forward. Just can't seem to get away. But Rodri just stampeding forward and a foul given. Foul by Dan Burn. And Pep Guardiola is upset. He's upset with the refs. Rodeo is like Newcastle's target. Rodri. He's been, I mean, give him a break. I mean, he does it to people a lot, you know. If you're gonna dish it out, especially against a side like against Man City, or if you're facing off against Newcastle, Newcastle will always, you know, they'll give it their all. And Rodri is, you know, he's the enforcer for City, so he's gonna get a lot taken out on him. And what a save that is! What a save by Martin Dubravka. Incredible effort from Julian Alvarez on target from the free kick. Wonderful stuff from him, but even better save. Straight up incredible stuff. Or it's out for a Newcastle goal kick. Here's the replay. Incredible. Wow, that was picturesque from Martin Dubravka and incredibly precise from Julian Alvarez as well. He couldn't have gotten much more precise than that. But incredible stuff to block it. He got it just over Dan Burn and into the top right corner, but it was a great save. Packed the Rodri in match attacks yesterday. Did you know? I haven't opened a ton of, I don't know if there probably is 23, 24 cards out, but I haven't opened many because there's not a ton near me. You know, I'm in the US, so sadly, there might be match attacks, but at least based on proximity, there's not a ton of cards near me. I'd have to order from Amazon or something, and I haven't in a while. definitely considering doing it. Oh, great stuff here from Newcastle. They're growing a bit more in confidence once again. Great chipped ball forward to Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes back heels. Oh my word. Newcastle get the throw. I have a Bowen signed card. I think that's pretty cool. I have a Bowen signed card. I have a parallel to 99 Dennis Bergkamp signed card. I have a case hit. That Bergkamp's a PSA 10 as well. And then I have a PSA 10 case hit Jude Bellingham. It's a big one. Roberto Firmino signed Liverpool card as well. So I've got a nice little collection. Some pretty huge hits. I did promise all the way back at 500 subs to do a card collection series, but it's been a long time. So I think I'm just going to push it back to 1,000 subs because I'll definitely be doing a 1,000 sub kind of live stream or video, maybe a Q&A type of thing. But yeah. Oh, is Fabian Schär bleeding? His knee is super red. Well, his sock, front of it. You could get a VVD Real Auto card this year in what, Match Attacks? That'd be kind of crazy. I would cry straight up if I got that. Cross comes in. Oh, Ortega catches it. And Gakpo, yeah, same. Yeah, I would love that. Gakpo would be huge. You got me enticed by cards again, mate. Chill with that, please. I can't be buying cards again. Not now, at least. Give us some time. Maybe towards the end of the season. Match attacks, yeah. There they are. City here still trying to find a way forward. Loading in the cross. It's headed away by a Newcastle defender. Here Kovacic to Jeremy Doku. Doku to Rodri. Rodri, what a brilliant pass that is to Kyle Walker. Gets it to Bernardo Silva. Silva back to Rodri. Rodri like a metronome right now. Amazing stuff from City. Great interplay. And Foden, and what a save by Dubravka. What a piece of build-up by City, too. Good Lord, that was incredible. That was really cool. No. It's all just match attacks, it seems. No other. Keeper, stop saving. It's getting annoying. He's been great, dude. He played incredible against Liverpool too. He had 10 saves. He saved Salah's penalty. Like, yeah, mate. He's low key underrated, I think, Dubravka at this point, because he always performs in these big matches. He might let one or two in, you know, but that's kind of like just the cost of doing business. It feels like, with a goalie like him, he's not bad whatsoever. What's his FC24 rating? I don't know. Probably like mid 70s. Here, Bernardo Silva twisting and turning, trying to find that pass. Ooh, and a long ranged effort from Phil Foden. All right, Sedo, back into the stream. Had to do a lot of stuff. No problem, Kid Fury. Howie the lads, please beat City. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Here, Joshua Guardiola set to take this throw in for City. City have 30 Premier League wins across the history of their club against Newcastle. So this is a really rare moment in Premier League history. Newcastle only have 8, and I believe they only have 8 draws. This is like the 47th meeting between the sides or so. Who is your second Premier League team? Nobody. Straight up nobody. There's teams I appreciate how they run themselves and what they do for their fans. But straight up, if anyone in the Premier League, God, foul! Wow, crazy stuff there. They kept slating Trent for his defending, and Walker right now is getting skinned by Isak and Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes down in his own box. But Nady, in terms of clubs that I think I respect in terms of how they run themselves, because if anyone in the Premier League is up against Liverpool, or if anyone losing is benefits Liverpool's position, then I'm gonna root against them straight up. That's just the way I am. Ooh, Rodri just absolutely clattered Bruno Guimaraes, folding him in half low key. I mean, he was already kind of like halfway in, halfway out. That could have been a really bad. I'm surprised there was no card in that. I mean, I know it was kind of like heat of the moment thing, but damn, yo, that was really rough. Great defending from Newcastle as Foden's pass is set in and KDB is warming up. But Nady, if I were to have to say sides in the Premier League that I appreciate how they run their club, Brighton is towards the top of that list. I think that Villa, from a structure perspective, since Emery's come in, has been one of the most entertaining sides in the Premier League. I think that Brentford has been impressive, but they're kind of struggling right now. And Doku with a great pass to Alvarez. Great save by Dubravka. What a save, lad. Oh my days, bro. That was crazy. But yeah, Forrest isn't bad either. Marinakis is kind of like a madman, but he manages to keep him up. I really like them under Cooper. And it seems like Nuno Espirito Santos is really actually clicking well for them. I'm going to be interested to see how they get on these next couple of weeks under him, and if Gibbs White's development, Alanga's development will continue. That's a good shout. Those are probably the only other like big four sides. Not big four, but only other four sides that I really have like a total respect for from a footballing perspective. Gibbs White is fantastic. He's such a good player. He's such a good midfielder. He could slot in. He's like one of those players that if he didn't have a slotted down place in the Premier League, like I could see him going to a Bundesliga Serie A side. Like he would tear it up in one of those leagues too. Doku with so much space on the left once again. In another corner. It's gonna count as a shot, I think, too. 8th corner of the evening for Manchester City. They're gonna take it quick. Nope. Alvarez fakes that out. But he will take it short, it seems. To Kovacic. He does. You like Liverpool? Yeah, I love Liverpool. Liverpool is like my heart and soul to this sport. Bernardo Silva with the cross. Header away by a Newcastle defender. Fabian Schär lifts it. Headed up by Ruben Diaz. Ooh, okay. The YouTube emote. As always, if you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, consider subscribing. Like the video as well if you're enjoying the stream. Make sure to drop into chat and let me know what you're thinking about just the state of the Premier League this season, this match, transfers, anything that you might be interested in. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks, Nadie. But yeah, 66 minutes have elapsed. KDB is set to take to the pitch. How did City not score now? I don't know, mate. Oh, Newcastle on the counter. Isak. Oh, no. Incredible defending from City. Incredible defending. And that's a foul there by Gordon, it seems. No? No foul given. Deflection. TBH, KDB can just come on and change everything. Yeah, I think he will. I could see this match really shifting with Kevin De Bruyne, and he's definitely hungry for more. And I mean, he hasn't played all season due to injury, and I feel like at this point he's probably totally fit. Great pass from Bernardo Silva to Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Alvarez still gets to Rodri. Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic. What a save by Dubravka once again. He's been playing incredible since Pope has gone out. He had a fantastic performance against Liverpool. He's having a fantastic performance today against City. Saved Salah's penalty in that match against Liverpool as well. Here, Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rodri fouled just on the outside the area. That's a dangerous area for Man City for the free kick. Just outside, yep. But will we see the sub? Will we see Kevin De Bruyne come on? I can't tell. They have not subbed in Kevin De Bruyne, but it seems like they are right now with Bernardo Silva set to leave the pitch. Do you think Malo Gusto should have been sent off today? Yeah. I think if you're going to have those kind of tackles given for like Curtis Jones, which it was very similar to Curtis Jones's, I think Curtis's was actually less aggressive, then yeah, I think he should have been sent off. But that's the Premier League for you. At this point, it's a roll of the dice with refs. It's not good for anybody. The Premier League needs to take some action, because if it continues like this season over season, you're going to see more inconsistencies, more, injuries, just terrible stuff. Kevin De Bruyne is going to take this free kick, the first kick of the match for him. Oh my word. Kevin De Bruyne's standing there with his new haircut by himself. He's like, nah, it's me. I'm taking it. He might score here. He genuinely might score here. He hits it into the Newcastle players. Bit of turmoil now. Doku with the cross. Far post. Oh my word. Who skied it? It's Julian Alvarez. He just skied it, mate. And I don't know if we'll count that De Bruyne shot as a shot from the free kick. But mate, what is that? Some just total carnage in the middle of the box. A great cross to the far post where Ruben Diaz finds it. It falls to Alvarez, who takes it with his left. And he just skies totally over the crossbar. Here, Dubravka. OMG, Darwin would have scored. I don't think Darwin would have scored that. Maybe he would have. It's tough to say. Darwin's really rolled the dice if he scores, if he doesn't, but he's still a fantastic player. Here, Ortega. Oh, City getting forward. Amazing work there from Kyle Walker. Rodri. Foden. De Bruyne. What a pass. Alvarez hits it again. Foden. Ooh. 2 more shots for City. No goals regardless. City really starting to dominate again. Amazing work from KDB too. That was a dirty pass from him. He really provides them with so much more complexity in the middle of the pitch. Team of the Year voting ends tomorrow. I have like 25 packs saved up. Probably going to have 30 by tomorrow. So I might go live for that. Who knows? Here, City still. Rodri lifts the ball and it's out for a Newcastle goal kick. 72 minutes have elapsed. And City are fuming over what? Did they think it took a deflection off of Rodri? Or did Rodri's pass take an apparent deflection? What do they think? Maybe it did. Maybe I'm missing something. They say it goes off Longstaff, I think. Let's see from this angle. That's close, mate, That is very close. City fans are going to be upset if they lose this match too. $23 shots, they're saying, for City. Here, Teo Kovacic. Rodri, what a pass to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my God. Good Lord, what a goal that is. What a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. World class. simply world class. What more can be said? He smacked this so hard. It didn't leave the ground. That was just such a good, easy goal for him. Amazing assist by Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne outside box. Only bangers in this match. He is such a menace. What a goal. Between the legs of Schär as well. Just passed it to the bottom left corner. Keeper's right. Very good goal. Now Ortega under some pressure. City are going to really go for this win here. First goal in the Premier League since April 26, 2023 versus Arsenal for Kevin De Bruyne. And he was out for a while, and obviously the summer break, and then that injury continued. So yeah, I mean, naturally speaking, Dubravka with a good pass to the middle. Now Fabian Schär. Great pass towards Alexander Isak. Isak, the right wing by himself. Isak gets it. Newcastle still calling for the foul, but nothing given. And now Foden on the counter. Phil Foden still. Julian Alvarez out wide. Alvarez to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne back to Alvarez. Kevin De Bruyne goes all the way to Guardiola. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic. Rodri once again. Rodri. Kovacic. Great pass towards Kevin De Bruyne, who's out far wide on the right. City really just retaining possession masterfully at this point. They're really going to look for that third goal. Let's hope it could stay a draw. Ruben Diaz, what a pass. Kevin De Bruyne with a great cross in. Here, you got Almiron. Ball forward. And who is Newcastle going to sub on? Probably no one. They don't have too many people on their bench. So, we'll see how it plays out. But, man, this is looking rough. They did really well that first half. But that KDB goal was coming. So hope City can win? Absolutely not, AD. I'm praying on their downfall. Watch, they're going to score here, though. Kevin De Bruyne with the cross. Header away. Cleared by Newcastle. Ruben Diaz hits it back to Kovacic. Teo Kovacic. To Rodri. Back to Kovacic. Foden. Phil Foden. Shot takes a deflection. KDB and Gordon chasing after the ball. Gordon passes out. Here, City retain possession. Rodri to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Foden to Kevin De Bruyne to Rodri to Kovacic. De Bruyne. Walker. Kevin De Bruyne once again. He's getting so many touches. Super. Like immediately, as soon as he's on, everything's going through him. It's a good pass in towards Rodri. But Gordon does well to win it. And what a pass forward that could be. Not the best, though. He was aiming for Isak, but he couldn't get it, Anthony Gordon. Here, City, once again getting forward. Turn from Foden. Turn once again from Foden. Kevin De Bruyne goes for a low cross, but Dubravka reads it. Catches the ball easily. And now Newcastle are countering. Good pass by Trippier. Newcastle still. Isak. Bruno Gomes. Gordon. Gordon still. Gordon's shot was abysmal. Dismal, not bismal. Abysmal. But it was certainly dismal as well. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a corner. It took a deflection. It's a corner, eh? Okay. Sorry, Anthony Gordon. I wasn't familiar with your game. Here, set to be taken by Kieran Trippier. We're going to see how this plays out for Newcastle. Trippier swings it in. Not quite. Ndoku on the counter possibly, but Trippier cleans it up. And now here, Dubravka all the way near the center circle looking for a pass. He tries, but doesn't quite work. Oh, and the shot forward. And Dubravka, oh my gosh, he falls back and catches it. Foden with the effort. 73% possession. City to Newcastle's 27%. City have 91% pass accuracy to Newcastle's 74%. And now here, Newcastle once again on the counter. Been countering a ton this match. It's about the only thing only times they've been able to really get possession of the ball. They haven't really had a rest period. Here, Bruno Gomes goes back to Newcastle's back line. 80 minutes have elapsed. We're in the final 10 of regular time. And then some stoppage time. Probably not as much as the first half. The first half at 8 minutes was kind of crazy. Unless there's a ton of subs from here until the end, which there could be. I don't know who else would come in for either side, because a lot of the options are kind of younger, more homegrown kind of talents. So City here, City have looked so clean. They haven't looked impervious by any stretch of the imagination, but they've looked so good. No, man, we need City to lose or draw so Liverpool can be 4 or 5 points off City. Yeah, Kid Fury, I think Nadie wants City to win regardless. I don't think he's a Liverpool fan like that. Here, Ruben Diaz. Ball out wide to Foden. Doku, my bad. Rodri with a good pass to Doku. Some great interplay there from City. It has to be cleared out by Newcastle. Fabian Schär. Yep, here's another substitution for City. Jeremy Doku off for Oscar Bob, I believe this is. Yep, Oscar Bob in for Jeremy Doku. Here, Rodri gets it to Ake. Ake to Walker. That's Ruben Diaz, I believe. Oh, it was Walker, my bad. Gets to Ruben Diaz, though. Now back to Walker. And Walker and Diaz just kind of shortly passing it amongst one another. Now, City trying to get a bit more central with their passes. Rodri. Back to Walker, and now Walker lifts it towards Joško Gvardiol. Gvardiol does well. Good pass to Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob taking on some players by himself. 3 Newcastle defenders swarm him, and they pass out of this. They're looking for way forward, and they get it. Form that Trippier pass. Now Gordon. City have the ball once again after a bit of an effort from Newcastle to try to gasp forward. And here, Rodri, what a save. What a shot. God above. Whew. Rodri, the fact that he's gotten better going forward in the last kind of couple of years has been really a huge part of Rodri's game. Dubravka has 8 saves today. 8. He had 10 against Liverpool. He's been huge for Newcastle and has definitely stepped up. Here, City get the ball. Great pass towards Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne whips in the cross. It's headed away. Here, Oscar Bob leaves it to Bernardo Silva. Oscar Bob. Kevin De Bruyne. Blocked. It's another corner for Man City. 10 corners this evening for them. They take it quickly. Kevin De Bruyne gets on his right foot, crosses it in. It's headed away, and it's punched by Dubravka as it was kind of veering into his own goal. The 11th corner of the evening for City. Count it, 11 corners. 84th minute here. 12 corners. I got it wrong. They have 12 corners, not 11, according to the stats. Header away. City trying to knock the ball back towards Ortega, and they do so successfully. Ortega now with the long pass forward. It gets headed away for a City throw kind of near the center circle. Here, another sub being made for Newcastle. Number 10 off. That's Gordon. Yeah, Anthony Gordon off for Lewis Hall. See how these final 5 minutes plus stoppage time play out. City are going to need a big kind of statement here. Big moment to take the lead, but so will Newcastle. Newcastle even more so. I don't think they'll be able to get a goal whatsoever. But I do think that City has a chance at maybe getting one. Here, Trippier. Trippier with a good back heel to Lewis Miley. Now back to Trippier, and Trippier kind of the focal point for passing right now, as he usually is, and a good pass forward towards, I think that's an offside that's given against, is that Miley? Yeah. Offside against Lewis Miley there. Oscar Bob does well to hold up the ball. Now he gets the foul. City take it quickly. 86.5 minutes here. If Holland was playing, City would be winning. Probably. Maybe. I mean, you don't know. There was a million chances that were getting whipped in by Doku, and there's been a lot of efforts, and Holland probably buries at least one. Kevin De Bruyne with the cross. Ooh, especially with KDB on the pitch now. If they're both on the pitch at the same time, it'd be lethal, yeah. 87 minutes have elapsed. Here, City once again building up down the left-hand side. Kovacic, good pass into Kevin De Bruyne. Newcastle calling for the foul, and they do end up getting it. And Pep Guardiola is seething. Newcastle players seemingly tired, hands on their knees. Here, Dubravka set to take this free kick. 88 minutes and 18 seconds have elapsed. No problem, Nadie. Thank you for stopping into stream today, and thank you for subscribing. Much love. City here. Great pass by Kevin De Bruyne into Joshko Guardiol. Guardiol tries to lay it off. Hits off a Newcastle player out for a throw-in. City have the ball here in the last minute of regular time. Kevin De Bruyne takes the throw-in to Kovacic. Kovacic to Ake. Here, down the right. Ake. Nathan Ake finds Joshko Guardiol. Good clearance that. Only so far as Rodri. Rodri fighting and wrestling for it. Shields the ball well. It gets to Kevin De Bruyne out wide on the left. Rodri now. Back to Oscar Bob. 90 minutes have elapsed. Let's see how much stoppage time there is. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne nearly gets a crazy pass. Attempt to split some lines there. 3 minutes of stoppage time have been given. Kevin De Bruyne. Good pass forward. Oscar Bob! They have scored. Man City have scored. Wow. What a insane assist from Kevin De Bruyne. Wow. Wow. Good game. I mean, you can't hate on that. That is class, ladies and gentlemen. That is what's happened there. Oscar Bob, tidy finish. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, let's look at this again. He's onside, Oscar Bob. Just perfectly weighted pass. Incredible finish from Oscar Bob and great control, but the intelligence of that pass from Kevin De Bruyne is second to none. That is insanity. Wow. What a goal. Oscar Bob does well to ride the challenge. He takes a great touch with his left and then just buries it with his right. Unreal stuff. KDB is one of the best, if not the best player in the league. Let's be real. He is such a beast. The script was so obvious, you know. Newcastle, I don't think they have any sort of chance. They're going to take this long throw in and hope for the best. Oh my God, that was so bad. They're calling for a handball. They're pleading for a handball. They're saying handball. They're not getting any sort of review. It doesn't look like. The ref's like, nah, mate, nah, mate, nah, mate, nah, mate. Oh my God. I don't even know what Newcastle players were calling for specifically. Oh, they're checking. No, nothing according to the ref. Header away. City once again. 92 minutes and 50 seconds have elapsed. KDB fouled. And KDB gets in the ref's face. He should get a card for that. Come on, mate. Like, I get you got a goal, you got an assist, but, like, you can't get in the linesman's face and start, like, Just yelling at him. I thought it was a foul on you, Kevin, but this match is basically over. Just a weird look. Now his hair is all sorts of messed up. I know the struggle, bro. And City have won. Manchester City win against Newcastle United in a astonishing comeback. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new, as always, subscribe. Helps the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed. City up to 43 points in second place. Liverpool need to get the win next week to keep that distance away from City. But this was a proper performance of champions, performance of reigning champions from City. And it all comes down to one man, Kevin De Bruyne. So what a performance from him. We'll talk about Newcastle very soon. And I'm probably going to put out post-match reaction. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for this stream. If you enjoyed, once again, make sure to engage, subscribe, like the video, comment down below with your thoughts. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Join me tomorrow for the Everton Aston Villa stream and the Manchester United Tottenham stream. They will be both happening tomorrow at various points of the day. Couple, maybe like half an hour or an hour before kickoff for both of them. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Hope you